It's a really social sort of experience, and it looks like we are finally underway.
Here we
and
go.
we are looking like we are going into this game
Just shuffling up.
just shuffling up, and we see one of our players with some gloves on. Okay, Din, all right, serious business.
Yeah, they.
What's oh, okay. I'm not gonna ask about that. All right, I gotta ask him what's his serious player tech about this afterwards for personal reasons. And cool. So Din, the player on the right, he's our undefeated player for today. So he will be the man to watch. And on the left side, we playing
Steel Song, I think. Yeah.
So we'll see how he goes.
Yeah, Steel Song again does have a chance in this matchup if you can get your like 1 and 2 lore questing characters, particularly 2 lore. If you can go something like Daisy into Smee into Lawrence, those lines are really hard for Red Blue to remove because Smee is a huge headache with its 3 strength. Lawrence comes out with 4 strength, and they both quest for 2, so they are just very, very difficult to remove.
Yeah, they're both very difficult, but as soon as Ruby Sapphire picks up 1 ice block, then it
changes a lot of the maths. Yeah,
completely. It's like everything's range just gets way higher. So yeah, so it's not as much of a deterrent as one may think.
Every time I see Smee come down, my heart sinks when I play Red Blue. It's like, here we go again.
I think that Big Cinderella, the Night Cinderella, might be relevant in this matchup just because she has the resist 2. She can stick around a little bit larger. Having 5 attack puts her out of out of the Sisu range, even with like 1 or 2 ice blocks.
Even 2 ice blocks. Yeah, that's right.
And she's questing for free, so yeah. So she sticks around. And basically, the only thing theoretically that she's really afraid challenging into her is the Half Shark or Maleficent, right?
Yeah.
And shifting in on 5. She can come in a little bit early and help you push over the line. Also, I've seen some decks run Gantu.
Yes, I've seen a bit of that.
5 cost quest for 4 has 4 attack. So yeah, you just come in,
not
quest
easy
once,
to remove.
and not the easiest to remove. All right, cool.
All right, so I didn't quite catch you on the dice roll there, but I guess we'll find out shortly. And we see both players doing the mulligan. So what can we see here for Din? I'm not seeing any ramp, so tosses the whole hand back. Did not like that one.
All I can see is that Din is using the sleeves with matte fronts, so that's why it's very very glary on the front side. Yeah. Okay, we'll just have to wait for them to show their hands, and we'll get the ball rolling. So Din. Okay, here's the thing. Din, he's going to go turn one popsicle always, right? Turn 1 popsicle always.
Well, if he's been winning today, I assume he knows where the popsicles are in his deck. So
turn 1 popsicle, and then turn 2. In this matchup, you just go sell Azurite C.
Yeah.
And then Azri, I think it's probably turn 1 Daisy into turn 1 Lilo. So Daisy
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, Daisy kind of okay in this matchup because
Daisy's very good.
The high concentration of actions, songs, and items in Ruby Sapphire means that Daisy's downside triggers off significantly less.
Significantly less, yeah. All right, what are we seeing?
So I think I see a Grandma Tyler on the right. So he inks a Tipo.
Yep.
No popsicle, but inking a Tipo usually means he's got either a Tipo or a Sail.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
I think I see the Enchanted Maui as well, which is not a card I've seen before, so I'm pretty excited for that one.
Okay, Ursula into Daisy. All right, cool.
So that's quite a good start here for Azri. So Din, we expect is going to have some ramp here. Yeah, quite likely Sail the Azurite C.
Is Din putting his ink over on the left side?
Yeah,
okay,
likes to keep it very separate. There's the Sail.
Cool. Sail, the C's. Inks the C, so he's like, all right, cool.
Yep.
May not need to ramp again for this game.
And there's a Super Goof. So this is more of a
Super Goof. All right, cool. So
that's the enchanted Super Goof as well. So
Super Goof is a 4-cost 2/4 that has Rush.
Yep. So it can challenge on the turn that it comes down,
and it gains 2 lore when it challenges.
Correct. Yep.
Cool. So Daisy questing for 2.
And Pirate's Life to the bottom. That is not what Din wanted to see.
All right, not punished. All right, cool. And Lilo turn 2, right? So
So this is a pretty good start for Azri, as good as you could really ask for.
All right, so turn 4, it's Mama Tala. Yeah, cool. Grandma Tala. Yeah, cool. Easy. Top 2. he's thinking about it. All right, he picks up that one, puts the other one to the bottom, and that should be pretty much it. There's nothing else going on. All right, Azri, he's probably going to get +4 this turn.
Yep, I would say this will be a double
And
quest.
what's his turn free play? Turn free play like
So Ink
is Pete?
City,
Ariel. Ariel. Okay, cool.
Yep, that's
So
pretty
Ariel-
solid. So yeah, it's been a good start here for both players, I would say. Din doing what they want to do, which is ramping.
Okay, so
So yep, keeping the
So you
strength
only
of
have
the
to
Raging Fire.
yeah. Cool. So straight for Raging Fire, and then
And then yeah, I
quest
think we'll
those
just
two.
see a double quest
Yeah.
here. Oh, be prepared to the
prepared.
bottom.
Okay,
so
all right.
another
Yeah,
another
not
whiff on the
punish,
daisy.
All right, cool. Come on.
And is Leela going to quest?
Yeah, for sure, right? Well, like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I guess he might want to build up a wide board and then.
Like,
Play
is
some-
he worried that Grammatala is going to challenge into it?
I think
Like,
that's the concern
But
here.
the thing
yeah.
is, Grammatala like usually to sing how far will I go this turn.
Yeah,
So by not doing that, he's just told Dim to like, hey, just go, go how far will I go this turn, and then that just sets
all
up.
right, so there's the enchanted Maui.
Yep.
And yep, very nice
how
answer.
far? How far?
And just quest for one.
Just quest for one.
Yep.
All right. What,
Probably doesn't have it in hand, I would say. So
I don't know if it's like don't have it in hand or whether there's some spicy brewing going on here.
could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you had it, you would play it there. You really want to ramp quickly against
Yeah,
Steel
well,
Song because
yeah.
they often make you discard your whole hand.
Gaining
so-
one law with Grammatala like really does not help your game plan, right? Like he doesn't. It doesn't matter to him whether he was still at 0, 0, or 1, right? But obviously, if you can sing, you get some value out of it. Yeah, and you're not worried about it getting challenged at all. So now Azri is on the back foot. He's still on 4 law. So yeah, so he's still on 4
Cindy.
4 law. So what?
Yep.
How does he can't really push forward? Like to be honest, like, the Maui is not super important. But you just don't want to play like say a Lawrence into it or a Pluto into it
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
already taken
One
bit of
damage,
a hit. Yeah.
So there's a Rapunzel.
Rapunzel for no
No
value.
target to heal, unfortunately. Well, there's another Singer 4, so probably trying to go wide and then answer some of these threats.
Yeah.
Ariel can sing Strength here on the Tala, but I don't think that's exactly what they want to do. So we may just see a pass here from Azri. So yeah, I think Din, and this is often how this matchup
So,
goes
yeah.
on the play, is the red-blue just...
He's just holding off the Leela, and then like later on he's going to start.
I think so. I
Yeah, like,
think-
well, it's okay. Admittedly, the Maui has nothing to do, right? If you got no guys at Exhorta, the Maui has nothing to challenge, and Maui's not going to quest or anything, right? But like the longer the game goes, the more it's in Din's favor, right? Like Azri is not going to ramp up nearly as fast. He's not going to have like a critical mass of cards.
Oh, and there we see the whole new world. So,
So he sung with the Ariel.
yep. And there's the quest. So we got 6-1, and both players have an entirely new hand, and Din draws for turn. So it's hard to see how much ink Din is on. I think he's on 5. Yeah, it looks
So
that way.
he did Rapunzel this turn.
Rapunzel, Sing Whole New World, and Quest for 2. So
Yeah.
we got 6-1. So Azri's Law not too bad.
He's only on 4.
Yeah, 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
And so we got Popsicle. So Din.
So Din's currently on 6.
He does not look happy with the hand, though. May have a bunch of expensive cards that can't be cast. 2 ink. I wonder if we're going to see Sail here. We're going to see Visions.
All right,
Oh, we
let's
got
look.
double mana.
All right, so we got double mana.
Triple mana, in
Honestly,
fact. I think mana's not bad here. Start the clock.
yeah, like Din obviously like knows something, and he was on the cutting edge because like apparently McDuck Manor has just been overperforming apparently today from what I've been hearing. All right, just challenging the characters, cleaning them up.
Banishing the Popsicle. So this is one of the things. Popsicles usually is just food for Hiram. Draw 2, but... And the Brawl. And will we see...
So upside is
Probably one of these manners is going to... It's unlikely you need to play 3 McDuck manners in a single game, but you never know.
yeah. Azri doesn't really have any sort of answers to McDuck Manors.
No.
Even like sending in Zeus is like irrelevant.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
for a
9
chunk of
willpower is just so chunky. And Din is...
I like figuring out.
I like the Tipo. I think if you've got the extra cards from the whole new world, why not try and ramp up?
So that means he should have what, 7?
7. I think. Yeah. Yeah, it was on 5, inked for turn, and played a Tipo. So yeah, 7. Yeah. So could potentially double mana next turn, and that's going to start a pretty rapid clock for the Steel Song player to contend with, particularly with an empty board here. So there's a Lilo. And we got the Gaston Baritone Bully coming down there. So that's a 3/3. A lot of decks run that one just because it's not in range of cards like Brawl.
The 3/3, that's a Singer 5?
Singer 5, correct,
yeah, okay,
yes. Cool. And there we go. Maui's got nothing to do, so singing how far I'll go.
Maui can sing, yeah.
And
so we're up to 8.
Are we going to see double mana? There we go.
Cool, yeah, all right, double mana.
And quest for 2. So we're up to 3 to 6, and... yeah, it's looking quite good for Din here. Azri needs to simultaneously find a way to remove Din's board as well as deal with these manas. And I don't think the deck has a lot of tools to deal with that. So, yeah, he really just needs to get a wide board and try and race it down somehow. But again, this is one of the things with these locations. It's like even if...
he's going to gain +4 off the locations off itself.
Yeah.
So he's like... start of turn, he's up to 7. He's like ahead.
Yep. So all Din needs to do is defend the locations, and they will win the game eventually. And yeah, Steel Song does not have a particularly fast. They don't have a lot of questing for 3 or 4. So yeah, trying to race down the locations is going to be very, very tough.
Azri just played another card.
Played a Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Yep.
Singing. I think that was Strength and Quest for 2 with the Lilo. So we got 8 to 3, but we are about to go 8 to 7 with the manas. So, yeah, Din is looking pretty good. And Ink the Cindy. All right, here we go.
Backsies.
Yep.
Okay. He's
yeah, he allows it. So that's good. All right, so I think we're going to see Talam is
so
probably
he just gains the 4 from the McDucks.
So 8 to 7.
Yep.
I would love to see another McDucks come down here.
2
cards. So. Din, I think, ended up last turn on 10 ink. So
8, I think.
8?
Oh, maybe it was 10. Yeah, he did play the how far ago, didn't he? So there's 4 and 5, 9.
Might be 9, because I know he...
I
know he went 2 McDuck manners, and then he had like... yeah, he had 1 tapped from the... Yeah, from the how far I go.
Yep, so he had the...
So he had 9 last turn. It goes up to a huge amount.
Yeah, so these manas are just staring down the Steel Song player, and it just feels horrible, yeah.
And
gets the Lilo back.
Yep.
Draw for turn, and yeah, I'm not sure what Azri can do here to answer these manas. There's the Smee. And again, this is another case where if the manas just come out more cheaply than the Lucky Dime, and Lucky Dime, if you were tapping that, it's a 2-ink tax every turn, you're gaining 1. Whereas these manas, for a 4-cost inkable, you're gaining 2 every turn. So it's just, it really feels like
he quested 2 off the Lilo, and now Din gains 4 off the manas.
Yep. So we got 11 to 10. We're probably going to see Tyler challenge here. And there's another mana. So I think if we just see Tyler and Tipo both quest, so that's...
Okay, so like, is the strat that like Din is just like went significantly less off on the items as a win con? Oh, just moving his characters into his manners.
There it is.
Getting some tenants in for his premium real estate.
Tyler and Tipo hanging out in the manor. I love it.
Yeah. Does he just like not run Tamatoa?
Possibly.
This is just his end game. So it's just like buy real estate.
May just be more of a sort of tempo-related strategy. Get the manas down and then just defend them.
This is just one of those situations where I think, like as we were saying earlier in the day, just locations are in a very good spot right now.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, and it just seems like it seems to be working for him. And and I guess theoretically he's just figured out like if you put the manas down, even if you're be preparing, like they're sticking around.
Yeah, that's right.
You're just gaining every turn, and you just focus on wiping. Yeah,
that's where the Rush Meow is good too. Just keep resetting your opponent's board, and eventually your manas will just carry you to victory.
So...
Alright,
Yeah, there's been a very distinct lack of red stuff.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, right?
What have we seen? We've seen a brawl, and we haven't seen a lot else, so... All right,
Okay, cool.
yeah,
He's,
Azul just
scooping it
scripts it up. Yeah, has no way to deal with the manners, so... On to game 2, and Azul should have a much better time going on the play here. If you can get like the Daisy duck into the Lilo
That
on
Daisy,
the play,
yeah, that Daisy did do a lot of work the last game. I think
yeah.
like it dodged free cards.
Yeah, I don't think it drew a single card for Din there because the typical red blue is probably fewer than half characters. It's usually about 20 actions and 10 items, something like that, and then roughly 30 characters. So your chances of missing on it are pretty high. And yeah, when you do, sometimes you do run out of cards, and just having that 1 or 2 extra characters would have made a huge difference. But yeah, it's just the luck of it sometimes.
Yeah, so that matchup was definitely did seem a little bit dire.
Yep.
Yeah, but there was not that much removal actually. To be honest, like you didn't really see Sisu's.
Yeah, didn't see a single Sisu.
He didn't even need to play Be Prepared, really.
No.
Yeah.
Be Prepared got discarded with the
We didn't
Whole
see
New World,
we didn't see Half Shark either.
No, we didn't. So
What's I kind of want to see his list now.
Yeah.
I want to.
I think it's just a different approach, just trying to play a little bit faster and just play around the locations as your win condition, and it's clearly working out for him. And I think this is one of the things where if you want to give yourself an edge in an event like this, running a slightly different deck list to what people are expecting might be able to give you that. So
Yeah, so that's obviously the strength of having a really good set of testing partners. You guys can test a whole bunch of matchups that you're preparing for, and then test into it.
Yep.
So like at the recent Lorcana challenges, certain players would have won with so-and-so decks. People in Australia would have seen those deck lists. They can base a whole bunch of stuff on that, and then you know what people are copying into, but you're just one step ahead. So yeah, this might just be it.
yeah, this Din deck looks scary.
All right. Giving it a good shuffle. All right.
So yeah, I think Azul will have a much better time on the play here. If they can get the same hand that they had in that game, I think with the Daisy into the Lilo, they'd be quite happy. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, so Azul going first. All right, fist bump. All right, let's go. Can Dim extend it over to 14-0?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Keeping free. P24.
Yep, I see 2 whole new worlds in Azul's starting hand, so he's pitching those back. And there's a 7. I saw a couple of songs in there, so... Yeah, this is not looking like a bad hand for Azul. He kept 3, so there's got to be some early game in there. Wow, look at Din shuffle like a machine. This is one of the things where I judge the skill of card players based on how well they shuffle, so I can tell both of these players have... this is not their first game.
Definitely Din. You can see he's a little bit more fluid with it. Azuri, maybe a little bit less. Could be nerves though. That could also be a thing.
Yeah, that's true. Playing under the lights must be tough as well. Like,
Yeah. Your hands get sweaty.
Yeah,
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
that's the one. Mum spaghetti. You know how it is. So,
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Here we go. Azuri on the plate.
All right. And should be Daisy turn 1, right?
Daisy
All
would be the ideal
Okay, so
start,
Big
then.
Cindy
There it
down,
is. Yep.
and we're going straight into Daisy, and then go Haram into Porps. Haram into
Develop your
Develop.
brain. Yeah. So just looking for something.
Cool. All right, easy. Then, all right, look at top card.
There's the criminal mastermind. So I don't think we'll be seeing that come out.
No, it's good against Half Shark.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Oh, finds the Tipo.
Yeah, all right.
That is
All right.
huge.
Scoop it up, boys. All right. Cool. Oh, yeah, you
And
see
what are we going to see on turn 2?
The fist bump. Yeah, pumping.
Has
Smee?
Azuri got a turn 2?
You want to go Lilo if you have Lilo, but he doesn't have Lilo, so it's like, Smee, right?
I'm not sure that Azuri has a turn 2 play here.
So he's playing around with the pen. Yeah. So, Azri, what's going on? What's going on? He just passes.
Oh,
okay, so you know too. We didn't see
not
speed there.
ideal.
Yeah, okay. All right.
And
cool.
there's
Tipo.
that Tipo.
Put another one in. Yeah.
Oh, that is...
Did we ink Pirate's Life?
Yeah, ink Pirate's Life. Play the Tipo. So the card that you ink from the Tipo, you don't need to reveal because it says any card, so you don't need to prove that it's inkable. Whereas most cards, when you're inking for turn, need to be inkable, and you need to show your opponent what you're doing.
Oh, he inked Criminal Mind, so he goes Ariel.
Yep.
Yep.
Finds another Criminal Mind. I think, or at least it's inkable,
Well,
so
but you've now given it away, so like whenever Din plays Half Shark,
I know.
he knows what's coming out.
The jig is up. And there's another draw. There's the Tala, so...
All right, cool. It is
up to 4 lore here for Azri, but this game has not started well.
All right, sailed as right C. Looks like we'll get up to 5 and get the end of this turn.
Yep, and hopefully has a brawl for this area.
So you can like ink twice and then
play the brawl. Yeah, that's another one of the powerful things about the sail is
the ink comes in.
Yeah, the ink comes in. Yeah, so you can. Whereas if you played a Tipo there, you can ink for turn, but you would only have 2 ready ink available. So yeah, sail very, very powerful in that situation. All right, so we get the hard cast on the Storm. And, this is really not going Azri's way.
So Ursula
quest for 2.
Doesn't have any... His ink... Like, the cost of his cards just aren't lining up.
Yeah.
So it's not coming together.
Whole new world in there.
Yeah.
Got Robin Hood. Yeah, it's clearly an ugly hand here for Azri. And there's the Maui. Oh, jeez, yep.
Comes in and... sends her on her way,
That's a second enchanted Maui for Din. Plays 1 enchanted, inks another enchanted. Wow. The deck is stacked. That's a nice answer, though. Naveen into...
What was it?
And ink Criminal Mastermind, yep. So that was a good turn for Azri, but I would definitely say that they are on the be prepared just on the one target. I think Din's got the read here that Azri's hand is ugly, so there's probably 1, maybe 2... whole new worlds in there.
I think, like, Din feels like he's honestly just kind of like autopiloting at this stage. He just kind of knows what's going on. He's just feeling himself. Azri, don't know whether it's like this game or maybe it's because this is like the end of round 7, but does not feel like I'm getting the energy off him as someone who's going 6-1 and 6-0 currently is. So maybe just a long day. He's just getting a little bit fatigued out. Because you do have to remember these players have been playing since 10 a.m. this morning,
This would be, game number 14 for them, I think?
At least, right?
Azri had a very ugly hand to start with, though. Yeah, so Robin Hood sings a whole new world there. And Azri's just hoping to go wide here. So that's not terrible here. The Lawrence, the Smee, and 2 lore for the McDucks. So Tyler's going to... seeing how far I'll go, and I'm probably looking for another be prepared here, I would say, for Din. Or some way to remove some of these cards. So Azri's done a good job here of building up another board. It was looking a bit grim there, but depending on what Din found, it may yet be recoverable.
So he still has a reasonable amount of board control. He can slowly start challenging this McDuck manner.
There's the Maui. This Maui has been putting in. That's another.
It's probably just assume it's a playset at this stage, right?
Oh my goodness!
So, like, this is crazy. Like, so this deck so far we have not seen in any Half Sharks.
Yep.
I think this just might be a build that just runs significantly less items.
And just plays Protect the Mana. Yeah, that's the name of the game. So 2 manas now, and there's at least Lawrence plus Cindy plus Smee deals 8. So Azri can almost remove 1 of them, but yeah, that is a tall order. So Ariel for 3, looking for probably Strength here would be the ideal. Yeah, Storm's not bad. So can cast the Storm at the Maui. And yeah, I think Azri might just have to try and race this one because dealing 18 damage to the 2 manas is like, very, very challenging.
Both are very insurmountable. Like, I can't see him slowly being able to crack away at the mana.
While developing the board.
Yeah.
And it's very challenging.
While also, if you are just questing out, like, Din's just got basically a protected 4 that's just going to game for every turn. So the game's just on the clock. So
well, there's the Pete and the Daisy. So that's good. At least that's a bit of pressure there from Azri's side.
But Din's got plenty of ink. So, like,
the Pete may shut down any plans that Din had for this next turn. We
don't know if he's got Sisu. Like
another 3. Yeah,
that is the thing. We've actually seen very little cards. So
yeah,
he might actually just not have Sisu.
Yeah, he may not be running it. All right, so there's another 4 from the mana, and Popsicle looking for an answer. What have we got here? There's the shark.
Oh, so he does run. Okay, cool. So
probably, yeah, wouldn't mind fetching a B prep here if they could. And Tala's going to challenge Smee. Takes 2 lore off the board. I think that's smart.
also, like Smee is actually one of the stronger characters, so it would have been able to challenge.
Wow, look at
What is
this.
this guy doing?
Moving back and forth between the manas. Oh,
all right. Okay,
Din
buddy. All
has
right.
got the swagger going on today. I love it.
Okay. All right.
All right, what do we got? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 lore on the board for Azri. That is quite good. Pirate's Life to the bottom.
Oh, missed that time.
Yep. So, got him up to 11 now. Still got the 2 manas and another Pete. Yeah, I think that may seal the deal here. I'm not sure if Din has anything other than actions that could remove this wide board. We haven't seen any of the big Sisus, so...
I don't know, maybe it's just in deck and we just haven't seen them, but like...
Could be, yeah.
Sisu doesn't clear out all of it. It only clears out the
No, it doesn't clear out the Pete, doesn't clear out the Lawrence at this stage.
Around, yeah.
And it looks like we just saw Zeus come down onto the Sharks, so...
So he's gone really wide. So
yeah.
All right. Actually, this
I think Azri's
might
just
have a game
making the
here.
call, yeah.
Like, all right.
I think, yeah, there it is, and Din scoops him up, so there's 1-1.
Wow, crazy.
That is crazy. The first...
Just went wide, and then, yeah, he just didn't have enough juice.
There's a be prepared.
It wouldn't have mattered. Like, he like picks up the be prepared, as if, but Pete would have stopped it. But wow, what a crazy game there.
Yeah, what a build from Din, though.
Like,
completely different approach to a lot of the red blue that we've seen today.
We, unfortunately, Din is no longer undefeated for today.
I know.
Hasn't received a loss. But yeah, so.
Yeah, 1-1. So well done to both the players there. And it's, kind of ironic.